All right, welcome to episode number 10 of Papi J and Wize El Jefe. I am Wize.
I am Papi J, all over the place.
Okay. Oh, so you're fixing your mic now? All
Yeah, I ain't think about it until just now.
right, so
Long day at work.
all right, so we're gonna touch on Kanye West. We're gonna talk about what's going on with him. We're gonna touch a little bit on Diddy going on the Breakfast Club and talking about having receipts for people. And then we're gonna finish it off with a little freestyle on why Poppy is actually losing faith in people. But all right, let's start. Let's start it off with this little what thing we like to call trending topics. So, Mr. Kanye West decides that he's gonna wear a T-shirt that says "White Lives Matter." We all know what a shrewd business man he is, and I feel he did this just to get attention, just to at least saying he's marketing. He's basically marketing. To him, it doesn't matter what people say as long as they're talking about him.
I agree with that. I also am curious to know what exactly is wrong with wearing that. Hear me out. You have Asian Lives Matter, you have Me Too, you have all these matters. So I want to know, would people be upset if it was just an average black person wearing that? Or is it just Kanye West?
It's because it's Kanye West. It's because Kanye West. Kanye West, regardless of what you think of him, he is a mega influencer.
Okay.
People tend to flock to whatever he's doing, right?
Okay.
He's proven it. He's proven that regardless, people gonna go mess with Yeezy because Yeezy is entertaining. And so for me, I don't care. I don't really care about it. It's like
That's what I'm
eh,
saying.
it's to
I'm
me
trying
like
to
I
close
think
out.
it's great marketing for me. For me, it's he's getting people to talk about him. This is what you want. You want to be trending.
It's like a white person wearing a Black Lives Matter to me. Some people believe in a
We
lot of
don't we
some people
hear
believe
we
in a lot
hear
of people matters,
okay,
and
yes,
some
no,
people don't.
for us, the way we are, we think all lives matter. It doesn't matter it doesn't because we
That's why I
deal
don't
with
see that wrong.
we friends with all types of people. It's not like we to us it don't matter. Color don't matter to us here. Like I can only speak for us because I know how we are, and it don't matter. I don't really see nothing wrong with it. I just it's to me it's marketing. That's how I look at it.
To me, I mean, I just want to know what the real reason is for the uproar. I like to, people got to start
Because
articulating.
people listen. Because people gonna be like, "Oh no, how you gonna do that?" Listen, it's already been proven that the BLM movement is a fraud, is a scam. The people, the higher ups took money and are living
Good,
well, very well,
like Brett Favre.
like Brett Favre. Yes, we're gonna go.
No, I
We
just
already
never. I just said his name. He's my reference for people that do Brett Favre shit. Like there's a Brett Favre thing now. That's the name of it, Brett Favre. Like you got Karen.
is a Brett is a Brett
Yeah, I
Favre.
call it Brett Favre. That's it.
I understand why you like this because it should be a bigger story than what networks are making it. But we're not the regular network, so we're gonna touch on it all the time. So yes,
Just reference. I'm not gonna talk
it's
about
a Brett Favre moment. Yes,
it. There you go. He Brett Favre move.
yeah, that's what they're performing there. But
All right.
so yeah, so people, I've never donated money to them. I don't intend on donating money to them. To me, if I'm gonna make a difference in my community, then I'm gonna do it myself.
I
Like
didn't even know they had the White Lives movement. That's interesting. Why they
I
ain't
don't.
been
Is it a
publicized?
movement? Is it really a movement? I don't
I
know.
don't know. It's about to start when if Kanye wore it. If Kanye wore the shirt, there will be a movement. That is it. He made it. He made them want to make that a thing now. That will be a thing. White lives matter. All lives matter. But when you say it that way, now everybody in particular get upset.
It's offended.
This is way
Everybody
wrong.
just gets offended. Everyone gets offended
Yeah.
so easily.
You know
To
how many
us,
times people tell me my life don't matter a day? Every time
that,
I tell them a price,
hey, listen.
they say no. That means they don't care about my life.
Our opinion. This. Let me just. Also, I forgot to make the disclaimer because I said I was gonna start adding a disclaimer for the beginning of the show
Yeah,
because
because I'm gonna say
we
something.
don't know. We don't know what you're gonna say sometimes. So we want to put a disclaimer out that
I
this is
speak for
just
myself.
me, mine, and Poppy's opinions. Uh, it is not the opinions of the BS3 network. But you can say it is the opinion of Real Wise Radio since we are Real Wise Radio.
Oh yeah, it's definitely your opinion of real wise. But
So, but yes, this is not the opinions of BS3 Net. This is our
I
own
don't know,
personal
man.
opinion. And if you don't like our personal opinion, then fuck
You
it.
don't
We
want to
don't
know
care.
what I think.
Fuck it.
I'm
We
not
don't
gonna
care.
say it on. I'm not gonna say it on the BS3 network.
All I know is
If they don't
It's not
like
like
my.
we curse all the time. We don't curse all the
No,
time.
I'm just saying this one is a wild curse. If they don't like
Oh
my
yeah. So
opinion.
no. All
If
right.
they
Yeah. So
don't
no.
like my.
We don't want to go crazy. We
All
don't want to
right.
get. We don't vote. But
why
yeah,
is
we don't. We. If you don't like us,
a black dude wears white lives matter
keep watching us.
and a white dude gets mad if a white dude wears a black lives matter shirt. You see what I'm
It's
saying?
crazy, right?
The race don't want the other.
So
Nobody.
so in the background you hear our man E Dub. He don't like being in camera on the camera, but he's got some real good views and he's a great brother to talk to. So
Seriously, think about that.
Everybody hates when their own people wear another caring about another race.
That's what it is.
For some reason, this
That's
bar
what it
for
is.
everybody that be like, oh shit, we peace and we should come together.
Yeah.
And then soon as one of their people
Is the other
do
way.
something, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you crossed the line. But wait, I thought we was all together. That's why I bought this shirt.
I thought
That's
you
why I
told me to
bought
be
this
myself.
but yeah, but that's what it is. Now we've become a society where everyone
Everybody's
gets
opinion
offended.
don't matter, yo.
Everyone gets offended. It doesn't
Everybody's
matter
opinion matter, but to whom?
It don't matter.
to
This is
them.
what we-
Your
no.
opinion, my opinion only matters to me. Like
Yeah,
seriously.
but I'm to you and people that's an A alike. Like you have to think like somebody to like their opinion. And a lot of people have opinions, but it's a battle. Like my opinion, it's like now my opinion got to be better than your opinion. Now this is how easy it turns into we against each other for a lot
And
of
that's
people.
what they want.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Of
like,
course.
oh snap, your opinion don't matter, mine's do. I care about this. Now everybody's picking the tiny little things they care about that everybody should care about. And I think until these groups stop, I don't care. Black BML, I don't even say it right. Black Lives Matter, BLM, all these fucking alphabets. All these, I'm not even saying no more alphabet letters.
All right, so
I'm just saying all these
we
groups,
had an episode already.
Yeah,
we called
so
it the
let's just-
alphabet game. So
yeah,
let's
just
just move.
pass on Kanye. He ain't
But
do nothing.
yes, Kanye to us, it doesn't matter. It's just
It's a
to us,
shirt.
it's promotion. It's a
He's
shirt.
gonna
It's
come
a
out
shirt.
with something new.
It's a shirt. I wear.
He's
pink.
always gonna come out with something. It's
I
not
wear,
like it's
I
nothing
wear,
new.
I wear a pink shirt. I wear pastel color shirts. What that mean? Everything matters. Like, what does that say about a person? He likes colors, or
You just
hey,
like bright colors. You've always liked bright colors.
no? I'm just saying the average people will judge you by your colors too.
So, but what does it matter? What their opinion? Like, do you care?
No, I think that people should.
I'm just asking
Not
you.
me. Man,
I know you don't care. So
I wear all the colors. All the
know,
colors
you-
matter.
you-
All the colors
I
matter.
remember the bright ass yellow crisscross pants you had.
Let's say all colors matter. That's what I always say.
Don't blow past the question. Don't the answer the story. You had a bright ass crisscross pants.
I
Or
got
was
had
it
a bright ass pair of yellow Levi's. I mean, what are you
Yeah.
gonna tell me? I wear whatever color.
bright ass
All
colors? Yeah.
colors matter.
Yellow.
That's the only matter.
What was it? Cross colors. Cross colors. That's what it was.
Cross
Cross
colors,
colors. Yeah.
damage, whatever color I could get that's red,
That shit
green.
was yellow.
I just like colors. So
And you can tell
anyway,
from even from that intro video that the shirt you're wearing is a yellow shirt. You like yellow. Yes, you're absolutely right.
this my pastel greenish, turquoise, some shit. Whatever. Anyway, listen.
All right. Go ahead.
What's up with Diddy? Let's skip over Kanye and this matter stuff. This is what matters right here, Diddy.
Why does this matter? It's the same.
Because he got receipts.
It was receipts for receipts for what?
Studio time. The car you was driving, the girls you took to the trip to Cancun that you couldn't afford. That was on the budget.
So that was all of that. So
what did he do? I don't.
He files taxes, so he has to keep receipts.
No, listen. I'm just saying. I'm not. He practiced a business that it was commonly. It's not like these weren't commonly used tactics at those times as far as publishing rights.
They just say Diddy was like always jerking people in deals. Like at one time,
ripping you records.
Where he was.
Everybody jerked somebody in order to get rich. There's not a billionaire out there, a millionaire out there that didn't jerk somebody.
But he listen. His thing was he was a millionaire at 19 already, saying he was an executive.
Yeah.
Whatever, he was making money, whatever. So he feels like he ain't steal from anybody. Those are contracts that they signed legally at that time. Legally bind. You ain't have to sign the contract, but those were the deals that were given out at that time.
This is my thing with this contract stuff. You sign a contract. If you don't read it, if you skim through it, if you don't have a lawyer, if you didn't get a manager, that is your problem, period. Stop crying over your bad choices. This is where I'm at with people.
So with Mace is like, yo, Diddy don't want to sign over my publishing. He wants the publishing.
It's
his.
All right, it's Diddy's though.
Diddy got it, yeah.
Yeah, you know how he got it? Mace didn't sign the paper that Diddy signed.
I know, but Mace is looking at it as Diddy signed over. He gave the Locks their publishing. Why he can't give it to him?
Fought for their publishing though. They fought
Locks went on High 97. Locks went on High 97. Was like, nah, yo, this dude is doing us dirty and whatever it was.
Yeah, but the Locks also fought behind. They fought different, man. Mace, you just can't holler.
You know what it was? Because Mace. So Mace falls out with Diddy, comes back, goes on tour on him. Then falls out with him again, and then he starts talking bad about him. But Diddy was like, yo, he a fake pastor scamming people.
Everybody knew that, though. I mean, Diddy didn't have to really say that.
Diddy was like, yo, they're gonna keep putting.
And he's not a fake pastor. That's correct, Diddy.
He's real.
He's a real pastor, just not following the cloth. That is it. He is not abiding by the cloth, but that is common practice.
Yeah.
That is common practice.
So anyway.
Okay. All right. I want to clarify that he is a pastor.
I didn't say it. Diddy said it.
No, I was checking. That's what I said. We can check, Diddy. I ain't scared. I'm just fixing the words.
All right, but yeah. So he says he has receipts, and then I guess Mace came back with like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" Like, it's just getting stupid now. It's just getting to the fact where it's not really entertaining no more. You got Diddy, who's supposed to be a leader, who's saying he's a leader, going at it with Mace, but Diddy's like, I'm not gonna keep going that. That's like, I'm not gonna continue this. This is.
Nah, I wouldn't continue it, and I would have went on one time and just said it like, yo, dude, relax. I got all these receipts. You could pay them off and some. He said
Mace owe him $3.5 million.
All right, give me $3.5 million, and then let me see what Mace catalog to me is worth. $100 million.
But what he said was Mace only did one album with him. Technically, he did 3 albums with Mace.
Nah,
double back.
But it was under the word.
It was working for
it was under Bad Boy. Let me. I'm gonna do the research.
Yeah, do
Let me
your
do the
research. And I'm
research. Let
pretty
me.
sure
Yeah.
the Double Up album was Mace's first to his entertainment company.
But it was
I
owned
don't.
by somebody else.
His first album, the
Uh,
one that made Mace who Mace was, all Diddy. After that, I think the Double Up, and because he was falling out after that, because remember he tried to charge Cameron and them for
nah,
doing
nah.
it.
That was something different.
Still was the same album,
That was something
but
completely different. Like
it was in the same
it
album.
wasn't with Cam. It was with and
He asked
it
Cam
was
to be
part
in
of
the
the
video.
budget. It was part of the budget. Like why are you not pay? Why are you not paying? Like if it's
Yeah,
in the budget, why are you not
paying
paying
my
me?
friend to come be in your video.
Yeah,
All right,
everybody
and
got everybody got to eat.
I'm saying Mace was following Diddy's thing. He was gonna Diddy Cam. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you can't be Diddying somebody and then get mad when you got Diddy. Like, I mean, and not saying that Diddy does all this stuff, but supposedly some people had to fight to get they rights back. They couldn't use the name. Diddy, if you pay the receipts Diddy got, you get your title back like the locks. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're gonna have to pay.
I bet you Jadakiss didn't owe him any money.
Nah, because Jadakiss wouldn't even write his rhymes.
That's what I'm saying.
Jadakiss said he
No, it
wrote a
was
lot of his
Jadakiss
rhymes.
that wrote rhymes. The other two wouldn't. No, Jadakiss Styles didn't write no rhymes.
Styles wouldn't write.
Styles wouldn't write no rhymes. Jadakiss wrote mad rhymes.
Yeah, he did.
Got jerked out of those too.
But what I'm saying is he didn't owe Diddy money.
All right, so he had Harlem World, right? Double Up was released on Bad Boys.
Double Up was released on Bad Boys.
Yes, it was. It was released on Bad Boys.
Was it produced by Bad Boys?
It don't matter. It was released on Bad Boys.
Because it could have been.
Nah, it's certified gold. First of all, certified gold.
All his albums did I.
I'm saying so. It was released on Bad Boy, and then
let me paint a picture for you while you read it. So we got a company. If you come out with something that is on Real Wise,
and then Welcome Back, and Welcome Back was also
but this what I'm saying. Look what I'm saying. We have a company. We like, yo, my studio is your studio, my platform, your platform, everything. If you come out with an album
that was trash,
and I didn't do no work on there, doesn't matter that it's under Real Wise. I didn't do no work. I gave you free range. Double Up was not Diddy, man. I don't care what y'all read the credits and stuff.
But he's getting paid. He got paid for it.
Because he wanted to take a free trip on Bad Boys.
But he got paid for it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
you
still got paid for it.
Yeah, because I own this.
All right, so you can't say you can't just because you didn't produce. He didn't produce. He didn't produce. First of all. All right. Puff Daddy intro produces Mario Winans and the Hitmen. That's Diddy's, right? Amin Ra Lawrence, the Hitman. That's Diddy.
Yeah, but it's not Diddy.
Listen.
Look, that's like
listen. Are you gonna let me speak? Like,
all right, go ahead.
Saying, but if it's Hitman, who they under?
Who they under? Diddy.
So you can't say Diddy didn't have a hand on it, right?
Why? If I didn't co-sign, if I didn't even care about
these are your producers.
Yeah, and I say
it's the same way like Jay having Ye and Just Blaze.
Still his job.
I'm saying it's Diddy. Ooh. These are Diddy's producers.
All right, and if I say
and I'm looking at all these songs, right? I'm looking at all these songs.
That's why Mace only on $3 million. It's not
1, 2, 3, 4.
Diddy ain't put up the money for that Double Up album. That was all Harlem. That was all Mace. That Harlem World thing that he was trying to move with.
That's not Double Up. Double Up is his album. It's not Harlem World. That was his Harlem World album. His other one with his Baby Stace and all that. Yes, that was on his label. That was something different. But Double Up and Welcome Back both were done on Bad Boy Records.
Okay, and Diddy said Mace only did one album
And those, but that's 3 albums I see right there
for him. He only
for
did
Bad
one
Boy
album for
Records.
Diddy.
How, bro? You
I
don't
don't
make no
have to
sense.
produce everything on Real
Is it
Wise.
not? Is Bad Boy not Diddy's?
It's Real Wise hours.
You're
Hey,
not
wait, I'm
listening.
gonna show you something. It's Real Wise hours.
Yeah,
All
yes.
right. You trying to tell me that if Brandy produces something on her own time, that I gotta say that I had something to do with it?
If he's releasing it under the umbrella,
No, somebody, one of
is
us that there's
is
more people.
is it so you're saying he's feeling personal that he worked with your producers, released it on your label, right?
Well, the label and what other producer could he get?
Listen,
I looked out for him. I let him use my producer and let him rock his album out, release it on my label.
bro.
Don't
They
mean
produced. It was 20 tracks on there. They produced like 16 tracks on there.
my team gotta eat. What you talking about? You think I'm gonna tell Hitman they gotta starve? Make
So
16
you can't. So you can't say he didn't release an album. That's not an album. And then what's the other one? The other one was Welcome Back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That one I could say, yeah, Diddy really didn't have a hand on that one because you don't really see anything. Diddy was on one song.
And he probably got paid to be on that song.
All right, but I don't see
Like
that.
an artist, not the dude that's on the label that could just jump on your stuff if he wanted to.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That you can't. I mean, if it was
You can't
something
say he didn't
efficient,
release. You can't say he didn't release
he
albums
released
on
it
your
on
label.
Bad Boys.
Yes.
They didn't have to have nothing to do with it. He had to be
So
the
why would
producer.
So why would he have to do? That's what I'm saying.
Because usually you approve the beats when you the producer. And
So
you
if you're releasing it on your label, then you approved it to be released.
I approved it to be released. I didn't care. I was done with it.
So you got it was approved to be released.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say, yo, you can't release an album.
Okay, so that
We can have beef, but I can still let you.
and it still went gold. And it still went gold.
So
So
why Mace is crying about his stuff?
because he don't got his publishing.
Because he didn't sign the rights.
All right, we've already acknowledged that.
And Puffy said if he pay, and he said this more than once, show me the money.
Okay, so but all right,
Mace
so why,
don't like the number.
So why?
Mace
All right,
don't like the number.
so if you talking about empowering black people, why are you trying to come with a ridiculous number?
Empowering black people don't mean I gotta give away my money.
So, but it's okay. But this is an artist who did the work. So
this is the artist that I created.
Did he really create him though?
Who didn't he create?
They had some talent though.
No, I didn't say they was talentless. He made that, like Diddy's name and his stamp and his beat that nobody else could get. That was Diddy. That's what I'm saying. The beats on that all double up wasn't hitting like them Diddy beats. It was just Blaze beats. Those probably was ones in the crates from years ago. I mean, Hitman. Like they got beats that's like you got podcasts that's sitting in archive. And now, oh snap! Mace gave us the right.
His disc it came out released on Bad Boy. That's 3 albums.
Yeah,
you can't tell.
You
can't. So you can't say he just did one album. So you can't just say he did one album.
All I can say is give my 3 million.
That's receipts right there, though. That's receipts right there. That's 3 albums. How much more? But then he came out and said, "How much more money y'all want me to pay this man?" Like
he might that 500 copies might not met that budget. Mace had a budget. He had the bag. Diddy was giving him the bag. That 500,000 did not recruit that when he was platinum, that first album, double platinum, triple platinum. I don't even know what that first album did. So there's a lot of reasons why you could still owe me 3 million, dude. There's a lot of receipts that could add up to that. It's not
all right. So it went 4 times platinum.
His first one.
Yes.
Because Diddy was stamped it. And then look what happened on the second one when Diddy didn't stamp it.
Because Diddy stamped it, or because of the talent that was on that album?
Diddy stamped it with
the
beats.
It had some,
with the beats.
It had DMX. It had the locks. It had
because Diddy paid. He stamped it. Who you think
that
paid
album.
for,
That
who you think
album
paid
has
for them
some fire
features?
on it. That
Yeah,
album
who you
has some
think
straight
paid for them
fire.
features?
It has,
Think.
first of all, it had Feel So Good, What You Want, 24 Hours to Live. One of my favorites, Why You Over There Looking at Me. That's one of my favorite songs.
The album was smack, but I paid for those artists to be on there.
He didn't pay for it. It came out the budget.
The budget that I created.
Don't matter.
It
came out the budget.
I paid.
All right. And I'm sure the producers got paid on the other ones from the budget.
I paid for, yeah.
From the budget
that I pay for.
And so again now
I pay for.
You just contradict everything you said. So you paid for this for all 3 albums.
I paid for the budget of my hitmen.
You paid.
They could work with who they want.
The budget was the budget for all 3 albums.
Yeah, they could work with who they want. I don't gotta count that. That's the way the same way they don't count everything as an album these days. They messed up the whole album thing. Where now you can put out 5 songs and they might list it as an album. Back then, he paid for he paid in advance for 3 albums.
All right, whatever.
They say give him 3 successful albums.
How you gonna say?
I didn't work on 2 of them.
How you didn't say he didn't give him?
Because
he got a 4-time platinum one, then a certified gold, and then another certified gold.
Look at those drop offs. 2 albums that couldn't even get a platinum each. That's a drop off.
Together is a platinum. Together is a platinum.
What?
Together is a platinum.
I didn't put a budget for him to put it together. That was not the budget. The budget wasn't for you to give me a platinum album and 2 golds. I'm pretty sure nowhere in the budget. It was 3, however it was worded. Successful albums. I don't know what the contract is. I never seen one. I don't know. All I know is there is plausible deniability, but you can't take that from an owner. I could put out a show and it might not be a bad show where we get in trouble, but it might not be a show that you want to put your stamp on.
All right, man. Well, let's take a quick break, man.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, Wize.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
From social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and say face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations. If you're looking for a sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize it.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show.
I am Cole Johnson, and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets.
All right, and we're back. So we was talking about Diddy and his receipts. So yeah, I didn't really watch that much of it.
It's all petty. Honestly, after all the ranting that I did, at the end of the day, all this is petty. Like, you can't be talking that empower the brothers and sisters, and now you worried about 3 million when you was a millionaire since you've been 19. That's like wild to even think that it sounds good on the radio to say something like that. Well, that just shows people that I'm gonna hold stuff against you. I'm not trying to really empower you. Pay me what you owe me. I'm gonna keep everything of yours until you pay me what you owe me. Not I'll give you your stuff and you can make weekly payments, monthly payments, something. If you're really trying to empower the youth and all that, and the brothers and stick together and all this stuff. But millionaires is millionaires, man. They don't get there without stomping on a few heads, man.
And then if you go to think about it, look what Mace, I guess Mace tried to pull the same thing on Fabio. So
it's the business, man. If you was taught, this is what it is. This is why this is
why you need to go to independent. Go independent.
Like I can understand that you are change needs to be made. I understand changes need to be made. But at the same time, you can't erase the error that's the error. So yeah, it was some messed up things going on back in the days. Now, unless you're going to take everybody that was born in that little decade or generation and put them in jail, because all of them was doing it, and there's a very few that wasn't, because that was the model, then you got to relax with all this me canceling people and everything. Like the past was the past. There would be no now if it wasn't pillaging or whatever, like
pillaging,
whatever the word is. What's the word?
I don't.
Like
you're
all the
trying to say
words for
pillage.
everything
You're
they
trying to say
did,
pillage.
ran
Yeah,
around
all right. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, just running around all the evil things that happened.
Pillaging. Yes, you said it correctly. Pillaging.
From the first time that they stepped on this continent of this North America, since they landed here. I don't know nothing prior to all the people that landed here. And when they landed here, the generation was a generation. Women couldn't talk. Women had to stay home. Women would bear children. Was it right now? Back then, it may not have been right. But you can't go and harass all the people from them that's from that era now and just bring it up like they still that person. You got to at least get evidence, new evidence. Don't bring up 10 years ago, because a lot of people did some things that ain't sitting well. A lot of us did things because of how it was then at that time.
It is a different time. That's what you take and you grow. And obviously, Mace hasn't gotten past it all.
How he's a pastor. That's why he's a hypocrite. Like forgiveness. All this stuff.
Okay, so this is what we're talking. This is something that we're pointing out, that maybe he needs to move on. Like, leave it alone. Just go on, man. Just go on and be your pastor. Live your life. Why keep drudging this up?
I wouldn't say go on and be a pastor, because they ain't got the best rep. But I would say, Mace, you just have to
want to chalk it up to the game. Respect
the
game. Is this a respect the game moment? Is this? Is this one of those moments where you have to respect the game? Is respect the game moment? That's what that is.
That's what it is, man. Nobody respects these games, and nobody looks at them as games. They play them, but they don't realize it is a game.
At the time that they're playing it, they enjoying it, right?
They're playing it, enjoying it. Some of them are
loving the life, traveling the world.
Somebody got a cheat code.
Smashing chicks everywhere.
Cheat code in the game. Every game that I played had a cheat code.
So he could have.
We just gotta at least be able to sit down at the table, work something out, keep it off the media, and move on. That's it. Y'all gotta work something out, because both of y'all looking bad in my eyes. In my opinion, both of them look bad, and both of them have valid points on both behalves. As an owner, as the one that was coming together with all the sounds and putting his ear to it and making it hot. Like, and then this guy has good talent, very good talent as a
writer,
a representative of Harlem, as a pastor. Like, you got, like, y'all both just look, y'all making, that's why these kids don't listen to the adults, because we still making it, it looks messy. And kids is not trying to see, like, all right, I'll take my chances on my own day. Why even bother with this? If this is what y'all keep saying, decade after generation after generation after generation. It's the same. Yo, I ain't signed the right contract. He had me drinking Henny while I signed it. Oh, no, they forget. Oh, I wanted to get out the hood. I'll sign anything. And sometimes you sign over your life, your life,
sign over publishing,
everything. Mace ain't the only one going through it. Come on, man. Everybody's
listen,
likeness is getting taken.
It's there's a lot of people who back. It goes back to what LL was talking about when academics had said, yeah, there's some dusty OGs in the game. Like he called OGs in the hip hop game dusty. And LL was like, listen, yeah, things happened. They didn't make, nobody believed in hip hop. This, like, let's get that straight. Nobody believed in hip hop. This was just supposed to be a fad. And LL pointed out, like, yeah, we're equating wealth and money with being relevant in hip hop.
And this is where everybody's reactionary, because if they were to listen further and then jump on there so fast at one little snippet, he said it. He said, when I was coming up, I'm talking to the rappers, the older rappers that was gatekeepers, the older rappers that wouldn't open the door for them. He ain't talking about all the old rappers. He's saying the ones that still say I don't like drill and comment on and tell them why it's messing up the game. Dumb rappers. And if that's the case, then I would say the ass is dusty ass. Shut the fuck up, you dusty ass nigga. I would say that too. Because you can't be beaten down on a sound that you can't relate to. You have to open yourself to understand this is what it is. They make it, and they rising the numbers up. Everybody's making money. This sound sells. Is it right? That whatever, but it does sell. And as long as it's considered music, then anybody in music need to watch how they just talk down to some rappers, whether they saying words or not saying words, whether they like Nori or not like Nori. Where everybody used to talk down about Nori. Look where he at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't.
Well, because
yeah,
because Nori now is in a space where he's controlling his he's him and him and EFN are now there. The Drink Champs is a brand. This is what
Nori went through it as a rapper.
Of course,
they would not open the door.
It was a time where, again, these were contracts that didn't benefit the artist.
No, I'm talking about they wouldn't even open a door for him. Like, they wasn't giving him. They wasn't making it easy for CNN and them to pop.
No,
they had to fight. They had to go hang out their own flyers because there were some older dudes that was hating. So what academics is saying is, he said it wrong, but come on, can we live? That's all. Can we live? Academics is young, so he's rolling with them young dudes. So his mentality is, man, them old dudes can't tell me nothing neither. He had to go through his thing. So people got to keep in mind that even people like LL should keep in mind before thinking.
Well, LL didn't say nothing. First of all, LL didn't even say nothing bad. He didn't.
I'm saying just before you assume.
All he said was, listen, a lot of these artists are. He said, listen, you can't associate wealth with being relevant in hip hop. He says there's been a lot of people who at the time when hip hop came out, it wasn't making the money that it's making now. Hip hop rules. Let's get it straight. Hip hop rules the world. Hip hop is played in everything. So now, of course, it's a money maker. It's bigger than a lot of things out there. It's bigger than everything.
He just worded it wrong, man. If he was directing after haters, he got some haters that's old dudes that say he wasn't a DJ or he wasn't this. There's mad people that do that, and I relate to that. So I can understand how come. I think he got poor taste in words. Like academics is known for controversy. So I'm not surprised that he said it the way he said it. But you gotta think he's not stupid. Like you gotta really think that, man. Like he's got a deal. He's doing good. So he know what he's saying,
he's in the right space.
And he caught some of the reactionary rappers. That's all. Everybody's quick to react because it's on social media. It was not a trash. Clean Latifah, I can name rappers, old school rappers that ain't dusty. And it's not just a handful. Like I can name
they've caught, and that's why LL said he started Rock the Bells was to bring these artists back and make them relevant, and so that they could eat. And because I'm saying LL's like he ain't broke. LL has made money. He has transitioned from rapper to superstar. He's a movie star, actor, producer. He does a lot of things. LL has a lot of hats he wears, man, and that was his evolution as an artist. And so some of these people didn't make that leap. Some of them couldn't make that transition. They couldn't do what Latifah did. They couldn't do what 50 did. They couldn't do what Common did. They couldn't do what Ice Cube did. These are people who they use hip hop, and I don't mean use it as, I mean they've taken advantage. They took advantage of what was put in front of them, using the talents that they were given to transition to not just hip hop to change the culture as a whole with a lot of things that they've done.
But they're not the ones saying death to drill music. They're not the ones give a chatter on Twitter because everybody's chattering. There's a lot of old heads now back since the whole reverses thing and the COVID thing. So everybody's rejuvenated now. So now everybody got opinions. And some of them need to shut up. Some of them need to shut up if they ain't gonna say nothing nice. Then that's something that they try to teach us. And you an old head. So if you're not even respecting if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
But if you just look at what's going on, and it's, and somebody brought it up that dude's been getting bodied in hip hop for the longest. I'm saying now it's just more relevant because we have social media. But you've had Jam Master Jay get murdered. You got Freaky Ty from he's the one from Lost Boys, right?
Yep.
You had Big L. You have Big. You have Pac. You've had hip hop artists get murdered before.
And the underground ones. Don't forget, there was murderers. Listen, the music is crazy. I think that bad boys do move in silence, so I don't think none of these dudes is bad boys. I think that at some point you do have to respect the game that you play. And everybody's trying to make their own rules because they got in or they shooters or whatever. So there is no rules. So I get the disappointment, but at the same time, I'm not going to just say death to drill music.
I don't really listen to drill music.
Because if you're rapping about what you went through and you just naive enough to rap about some violent stuff, then the only person I could blame is the people that's crying that the people that's really benefiting from drill music. And it ain't the rappers.
It's the labels.
All right. So before you say
what the labels
drill music, then you might as well just go attack the people that's promoting it. And nobody dares really attack the people that's promoting it because you don't have to play drill music. You could play common sense type music. You could still play rap. You could play a lot.
They don't want that. They don't want that.
So then, death to the radio stations. I mean, death to the labels. I'm deaf to the labels.
The radio stations as well. Some of these radio stations as well.
All of that. Because all they play it and they talk that other stuff and then put on a drill song. They'll make commentary on drill rappers and then throw in a drill song. Because they ain't even bosses, because they gotta listen to somebody. So like I said, death to the labels. And the labels own the radio, and the radio owns labels,
and
and all that's all in the same.
And if you're artists out there that has music, shoot us some of your music, man. We'll definitely love to play it on Real Wise Radio. Anybody out there interested, just hit us on email, Instagram, hit up me or Papi J, either one of us. Send us your demo or whatever. If you want us to play it, we'll play it, man. We're about sharing music, and we want to be able to promote up and coming artists as well. So if you got some music out there and you want it to be played, definitely let us know.
No drill shit.
No drill?
Nah.
You want what you want? Just
the radio's is already playing it, so why we gotta play it? Like
I'm sure drillers ain't listening to us anyway. So
I listen to drill. I just ain't gonna play it on our station. That's it. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. My whole playlist is probably drill and shoot 'em up music, but that's not for the playlist, man. I listen to that. That's me because I'm that cut from that era, that cloth. So I like that. It motivates me. It makes me I focus off of it. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to it, and it's good for those. And that's why I say you can't say death to drill music, because I listen to it faithfully, but I'm not out here shooting nobody. It puts me in the right space.
But you're also
it puts me in a good space.
You're also a mature adult that knows that you shouldn't be going out there shooting people.
But people
no matter how much you would like to, you don't do it.
I would purge, but I'm not. I'm saying, listen, listen. If it was legal, I would. I'm not gonna lie. I would partake. Listen, but what I'm saying is that music, I don't listen to R&B. I don't listen to a lot of things.
Why don't you listen to R&B? Because you don't like the new R&B?
One, because to me, the real R&B always correlated with a relationship.
So since you're not in a relationship, So since you're not in a relationship, you won't listen to R&B.
Nah, because I don't have it in my playlist at all. You can't find R&B in my playlist at all. Because I was young with it. I know my R&B. It's just not my vibe. That's what I'm saying. It's music for everyone. That drill music just hits different. When you're living in a world where you start losing faith in people, that drill music hits with me.
All right, so we're gonna touch on that. Okay, so I told you that the reason that I don't care is because you decided to put your faith in these people and these individuals, right? Because
trying to be a good man.
You
my brothers. Black Lives Matter. Puerto Rican Lives Matter. White Lives Matter. Asian Lives Matter.
Because regardless, because I don't care how you trying to justify this. It don't matter, because you're talking to me. So no matter whatever you're gonna say doesn't justify, because it's not the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth.
But that's not that one situation.
But every single one of these situations,
people faithful in somebody. I gave them a chance.
How many chances have you given them?
I mean, I gave a lot of people a lot of chances.
A lot of chances, right? So a lot of chances.
But dude, I do that with homeowners, single homeowners. When I say I'm losing faith in people, it's not just men. It's faith in people.
Nobody said nothing about men.
All right, so there's more situations.
Just saying, but a lot of it stems from people
being a good nigga.
From people you've attempted to help again.
No, you keep pointing out that one. We're not gonna feed on that one. Because I lost faith in people before.
It's a lot of dudes, but it's a lot of dudes that have done you dirty though.
No, these are just letting me down. There's a lot of
people, but that's kind of okay.
They let you down. Female that let me down.
Okay, but a lot of these. Let's keep it.
A lot more
you
females.
just said the homies. You just said the homies.
Look, a lot more females let me down since I've been home than men. I'm talking about
Okay.
seeing somebody trying to do better, and because I have the skills to help assist that, I will try that. It's not my fault that people don't know how to understand that or even take that. So yeah, some people might take it as, oh, I could get him to help him fix my house, or I could get him to make sure I don't lose this, or I could get him because he knows how to fix stuff. But that is what you're supposed to do. Supposed to try to build the community, right? If I'm trying to build a village, I'm going to run into a lot of people that's going to make me lose faith, because I got to take a leap of faith in everybody, podcasters, everybody. So it's this is big. I've been going through this with just people. I've been saying this. I've been losing faith in people because people talk one thing. Black Lives Matter, small businesses, everything. And we know it's not the case.
We know, yes, we know.
All right, so
that's something we've discussed. But at the same time, I'm saying there's been
got to create a village, right?
And we've been creating a village.
A lot of L's bumping your head.
You take a lot of L's weeding out. No, I'm saying I'm saying in general, you don't, not that you take, it's not even taking a lot of L's. You start weeding people out. You start weeding them out. You start taking the weeds out and leaving the plants.
And you leave weeds. That's all. I just keep finding weeds in my garden, man. I keep trying to plant these silly ass flowers when I should just not even have a garden, just throw a slab of concrete on there and let nothing grow.
So that's not growing the village.
All right, then. So I'm going to keep running to people are making me lose faith to even how do you build a village when everybody shows you one?
See,
until
I can't say that because I've been, as far as what the space time, you know what, it's the space that you're in. You're losing faith. Huh?
I'm in great space.
Okay,
I just be trying to help brothers and sisters because I see that some of the choices they needing is not good. They're gonna be in a hole when you buy these houses. When you do,
but my thing is, you need to stop putting these expectations on them, right? On anyone.
It's not expectation.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's just showing.
If you're expecting,
I don't expect nothing. I'm showing them that they are good people. In turn means you should be a good person. That is it.
Again, that's you.
How many good people you know?
I know quite a few.
How many people let you down?
Quite a few.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it might not. Look,
we chalk it up to the game. We chalk it up to the game. You chalk it up to the game.
I chalk it up to the game. I kept it moving. I ain't gonna smack this nigga. I ain't say nothing to the people that pissed me off when they did some bird shit that they didn't have to do.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing. I ate it. But I'm losing faith in people because now who do you help? How do you know when to help? When you can help. I'm in a position to help. Mentally, everything. Like even when I'm struggling, I'm in a position to help people that ain't struggling or in their own little silly struggles. When do you say that person is the good person to help? And when do you say that person is not the person to help? And this is even just in meeting people. You're going to always be let down because in order to meet people, you have to change something. You have to be open. And I'm not open to meeting people.
Okay,
so when I open myself to meeting
you can't
people,
say it. Okay, so
am I open to meeting people?
Yeah, you have, especially in this space here, in this space
with you.
In this space,
I trust you.
In this,
it don't mean I trust the people, because I don't know them. We online.
But you go off of me, the relationships I've built with them.
And that's it. And that you're the only person that could do that now in the whole entire world. You're the only that's losing faith in people. If you're the only person that can introduce me to good people, I'm 49. You're the only person that can introduce me to good people.
No, we've connected.
No, I'm telling you that is the case. I'm not asking you.
So everybody we've met through podcasting, you've met through me.
Everybody. And there you go. People that I would never talk to because used to try to get me to get people to get on shows and everything. And I still didn't reach out because I'm not open to meeting people. But because of you, I take your good judgment, which is the only judgment in the world right now that I probably could go to sleep at night and feel good following your lead. And that is sad when you're trying to create a village. Yes. When you really about that village life. See, there's people about these lives. I'm really about this village life. So I gotta see who's welcome because I don't have only black people, only Spanish people. I don't have that.
We don't do that.
All right then. So I'm dealing with mad people.
We deal with all types.
Learning how not to punch people in the face for being hypocrites and trying to pull them. Think I don't see I don't play chess. I see the move.
Okay.
I'm disappointed you made the move, and now I gotta checkmate you.
All right. So, all right, we're gonna leave it on that.
I think people need to just realize we can't do nothing if everybody's losing faith in one another. How do you get out of any of this? How do you put yourself in a better position if everybody don't want to be a good person? Absolutely. And respect the village, which means respect everybody. And that makes you lose faith in people. It's not so. It's like it's gonna be. We're gonna keep going for the village. So I'm ready for it. I just know now I gotta cut them quick. I gotta be verbal so that I gotta be clear. Because when I'm telling you that we are ready to ride for this, and that this is what we're doing, and we spend our time to help others, even though we could be using some help ourselves. Nah. It hurts, it bothers, and I be wanting to punch people. And that's the only thing I know is a crime. And I know that it's not supposed to be done. Because that's the only thing that I think is just for that. Because some people need a real reawakening of who are you? To be talking to anybody the way you talk to people or judge people the way you judge people. Who are you? I tell my son I'm rich. I'm not rich. But this is why I'm rich. Because
you are rich.
All this. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. This is why I'm rich because I got all this. I could see through people. I could walk away from a situation where normally I could drill you. You know what I'm saying? Like I walk away from the situation. So I'm growing through this. It's making me better prepared for the village that's not even built yet. But you're gonna have to deal with people. You gotta learn how to finagle this without always smacking people in the face.
But all right, so we're really gonna end it on that note. This is Papi Wize
for the people.
He is for the people. Definitely check us out on BS3 Network every Friday, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Central Time. And then that's about it. Check out Stuck in My Mind podcast, YouTube, as well as all major audio platforms as well.
Real Wise Radio.
Real Wise Radio.
I hope people would just download the app. You ain't just download the app. Move the algorithm. We ain't even ask you to give us nothing. Just download.
Download the app. It's free. You get the free on Android and iOS. It's free. We're both there. You either have an Android or iPhone, you can download us. It's Real Wise Radio. That's it. Look it up. All right.
Do better, people.
Definitely.
Do better. For those of you, just do better, man. Everybody should just wake up every day trying to do better than yesterday. Be a better person than yesterday.
And on that note, we're heading out.
Kick rocks.
Peace out.
Peace.